It's time now to answer some of your business questions. Jen and Mark are here with us once again. The first one is about the role of partnerships in expansion.
Our organization has been successful growing in scale and scope of services by leveraging partnership and joint ventures. Our question pertains to how we are able to leverage those experiences to grow our individual capacity as a general contractor.
I'm going to let you start with that, Mark.
Well, the first rule that I tell people, and oftentimes people call it channel relationships because it's helping you as a channel to get to your customers. And people sign channel deals, but then they don't manage the channel. And if you sign a deal with a company and they're expected to help promote you, and you don't manage that and put resources against it, it's never going to deliver for you. But it is a very cost-effective way to grow your business. You have to create training materials for them. You have to actually have regular sales meeting with them. You have to market to your end customer to help create demand for the channel. You have to manage your channels.
I think partnerships can always be a great way to grow your business, but one of the things that he's doing is he like Mark said, he does need to capitalize on them a lot more. Has he looked at the halo effect? I mean, is he partnering with people that are really impressive and are meaningful to his customer base, and what is he doing that to market that to the general public?
Next up, a question about taxes.
We are looking to start importing, and in our business, we're looking to import ribbon to go into our product. And I was told that there's new taxation on certain products coming in from certain countries, and I was curious how you find out what products that applies to and how you find out what those tax levels are.
So, Jen, obviously, I don't expect you to answer what the taxes on ribbons are, but in general, how would you go about taking the first step to even finding out who to talk to find out what this is? Because it's so specific.
It is. The U.S. International Trade Commission publishes a website. It's usitc.gov, and they list what's referred to as a harmonization tariff schedule. And there, this entrepreneur can find all the information about different categories of imports. The other resource that she can turn to, if she's working with an importer or a freight forwarder, they'll be able to provide that information as well.
Yeah, my first thought was, okay, is there a lawyer out there? Hello, somebody who can help me. How would you find that person?
Well, here's an interesting thing. First of all, in the internet world, you have Google, and all this information, the starting point is usually online. Mm-hmm. But social media provides people with extra tools. So Twitter, for example, I often publish questions on Twitter, and I will ask, does anybody know someone who does A, B, and C? And often you don't get to the first person, but somebody sees it and forwards you information. And it's really interesting that you can leverage a community in the social media world.
Right. All right. Great advice. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This is a question from David, and he writes, is there a template to use as a guideline when approaching an investor? As an investor, is there a template?
Yes. Now, I'm going to talk about venture capital investor because that's different than banking. When you come to see a venture capital investor, here's what they're looking for. They're looking for, do you have competence in what you're doing? Do you have domain experience? Do you have existing revenue and clients that can provide proof points that your business is doing interesting things? Do you understand your competition and the economics of your business, how you're going to make money? And ultimately, they're looking for something, is there a big enough market here? And you've got to be able to answer all those. So it starts with a customer problem, define the problem, figure out the economics, and talk about how big it can become. And if I could just do a small plug, I keep a blog called Both Sides of the Table, and I actually have a template on that blog for that topic.
I will add to your plug because it's a very good blog, Both Sides of the Table. Okay, Jen, and you train people. You help people go out and get investors. So what do you tell them?
We do. Well, actually, all the points that Mark brought up is really important. You have to know your business, and you have to be able to articulate the opportunity of your business. Not only why you're asking for money, but where it's going and how this is going to be a really good deal for your customers, for your partners, for profits, and for your investors. But the entrepreneur also has to understand all the different ways in which you can take in capital. If they don't understand debt or convertible debt or equity, get online, start doing some research, figure out all the different options that are out there, and then based on the amount of money you're looking to raise, figure out which ones match. It'll save you a lot of time.
And every investor I've ever spoken to says, in the end, we get all this stuff, but we're investing in people. So you better match up with somebody who you really get along with.
Absolutely.
Who you trust. All right. Well, that was great advice. Thank you so much, both of you, for all of that. And if any of you out there have a question for our experts, all you have to do is go to our website. The address is openforum.com/yourbusiness. There, just hit the Ask the Show link to submit a question for our panel. Again, the website is openforum.com/yourbusiness. Or if you'd like, you can email us your questions or comments. The address is yourbusiness@msnbc.com.